All right, exit slip 5-2. Our job was to find the formula for the area of a parallelogram and be able to use that formula after we've developed it to find the area of a parallelogram. And we know when we're finding an area, when you have decimals involved, we're not going to be able to draw those and actually see all the squares in there to see how much area is filled up. Okay, what we talked about yesterday, a little bit, if we cut this off right here, if we would cut that and chop it and move it over here, which is there, this just becomes a rectangle. All right, so we learned the formula is just like a rectangle. We don't call it length times width anymore because when we have it written like this, there really is no width. What we call it is the height and the base. So the bottom is the base and the height could be here. Remember the height, we could also, if we go straight down from that vertex there, from that point, we can make that rectangle. We see that, so really we can turn it into a rectangle. So it really is just base times height or length times width. Just remember the key teaching point though, if they give you this, that is not the height, okay, because that's not straight up and down from a right angle. The height has to be straight up and down. So picturing it as a rectangle, you hopefully won't forget that and know that you have to have that, which they tell us here. So in this one, we know area is simply base times height. Okay, so base times height, the base is 6.5. And the height is 4 tall, so I can just take 6.5 4 times, just like if it were a rectangle. So really easy formula here when we see that parallelogram. Remember, when we multiply, we're going to move that decimal over once, to make it 10 times bigger, so it's like 65 times 4. So let's do the math for 65 times 4. 5 times 4 is 20. I'm going to carry that 2. 4 times 6 is 24. Plus 2 is 26. And remember, I moved it over 1 time to make it 10 times bigger, so I need to make it 10 times smaller where it's supposed to be. And that undoes what I did when I made it 10 times bigger and puts it back where it should be. So 6.5 4 times comes up with 26. Notice my label is square feet. I've got the label in there for you. So inside here there would be 26 square feet of area.